And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Walsh. Here's Glenn. And here is Curry. He's defended by Jordan. A floater, and it's blocked by Jordan. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Smooth checked in for Houston.
Number 50, play man.
King shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Cooper's checked in.
Number 44, Gregor Cooper.
Pass to Walsh. From the high post, he drills it. Walsh has got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Here's Drew. 8 points for him. And Curry with the stuff.
Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
2 minutes remaining.
And the Kings shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And again, the turnover by the Kings.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Here's Cooper. Now, man, count it, good. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Drew. Johnson left side. Shot clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
I think Johnson is asserting himself nicely so far. The stroke on his shot has looked really good.
Here's Drew. 8 points for him. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And it's blocked by Jordan. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
.36 seconds left here in the second. Here's man. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 10 points for Smooth.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
Spins. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked.
You know, if they handle this right, they might be taking the last shot of the period.
Patience is the key. The defense wants to make them rush and make mistakes here.
With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot misses.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Here's Walsh. He takes it in. Good. Walsh has got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Inside. Outside for Jordan. Red ball movement here by the Kings. 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 16.
Contributing heavily, doing his part on the offensive end.
He's got a great basketball IQ. He knows what'll get his team back in it.
Here's Walsh. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Drew. And that one, good. 10 points for him. Here's Walsh. From deep three-point land. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Malone's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Drew. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Curry fires from way outside. Here's Cooper, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
Here's Drew. He's got 12. Outside Curry. Steps back and drains the jump shot. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Screen by Malone. To the middle. Stolen. Man passes to Cooper. Jordan with the steal. Here's Malone. And again, the turnover by the Kings. Rockets leading by 9. Here's Walsh. Rebounded by Malone. Johnson dishes to Jordan. Pass to Drew. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over man. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. He gets that one. Man's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Malone passes to Drew. Thompson in the posts. He's guarded by Cooper, and it's blocked. Pass to Walsh. And here is Curry. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
Here's Jordan. Curry with the defensive effort.
Really good move to get inside, but then the defense was right there waiting for him.
To halt the run, Jordan's shot is off. Rockets leading by 13. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's the Rockets on the break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Malone with the screen. Here's Drew. He's got 12. Johnson finds Jordan. The rebound by Cooper. Cooper's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. And they double up Jordan. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over man. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Rockets. Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Drew. Pass to Johnson. Shoots the 3. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Smooth shot by Johnson. He can be so silky, even from long range.
From deep three-point land, Walsh can't get it to go.
A little bit of a heat check right there, rising up from way downtown.
And there was a time a shot like that would get you bent. Not these days.
Trying to grab hold of that momentum right here.
Well, that play right there, that'll fire up your teammates.
Hey, they're still competing.
Down low, it's intercepted. Here's Duncan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Duncan's got 8 points. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. That's come up big a few times for them.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover. Doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Just 3 to shoot. Johnson and the Kings check on 2 more.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Malone kicks to Johnson. Drew passes to Johnson, and he trims the lead to single digits. Johnson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Walsh. Thompson against Cooper. Duncan with the screen on Jordan. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Walsh has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
Here's Drew. 12 points for him. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Drives to the hoop. A nice shot by Walsh.
Defense left the gap, and he fills it. Excellent timing on the drive.
Here's Drew to the inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 26.
Love watching great defense lead to offensive opportunities.
Turnovers can change the course of a game when they turn into points.
Here's Drew. Duncan with the block. Man passes to Walsh. Here's Cooper. He's covered by Thompson. Cooper kicks to Curry. And Man now top of the key. Out left to the wing. Here's Walsh. 22 points for him.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Need to do a better job of closing out.
Here's Drew. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Perhaps nerves, maybe frustration, but now is not the time for mistakes.
Yeah, control going to be the key here. That's the only way to get out of this thing.
And the Rockets making a change here. Sampson's checked in. Curry way outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Cooper. And finally they hit one. Cooper's got 8.
You know, when you're down like they are, you can't give up any second chance opportunities.
It's hard enough to attempt a comeback, so you have to complete the stops you can.
Johnson right side. And nothing is falling for him right now. Rockets leading by 20. Pass to Curry. Out to the wing. Cooper the pass to Man. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Walsh. The 19-footer is on the money. Walsh has got 26.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Woodson. Out to the right wing. There's the pick. Shoots over Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 13.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks the triple. Curry's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Rockets.
You have to be so aggressive with him outside. If he finds space, his shot is almost guaranteed.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Spriggs passes to Woodson. Johnson right side. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Here's Cooper. It's blocked. And so it's Houston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. The Kings trail by 21. Here's Spriggs to the paint. Here's Woodson. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Elo. Sampson kicks to Elo. Jeffries with the rebound. Sacramento's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Woodson. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Stripped it away. And even 3-on-3 break. Duncan with the block. And Curry has it in the corner. Lots of room. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Kings trail by 21. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Woodson. Just 5 on the clock. Cuts it fly from 18. Again, Sacramento. And so Curry will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Sampson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The young, big Sampson just powering through the contact.
Here is Jeffries. Pass to Spriggs. To the middle. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Kings making a change here. Harris is checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Curry passes to Sampson. It's Elo on the wing. Outside Curry. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 33 points for Slim.
Boy, it's just one of the many things that Elo does pretty well. Finding an open man to set up with the ball. Well done there on the pass.
Harris passes to Woodson. Now here is Harris. Elo with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Brewer passes to Woodson. Oberding gets the bucket. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Curry outside, traps in the tray. Curry's got 36.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Here's Woodson, guarded by Curry.
When you bring it inside, you have to go up strong because more often than not, you'll face stiff defense.
Here's Duncan. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Good job chasing after the play, getting the rebound, and delivering a strong finish.
And things are only going to get worse for the defense if they keep letting plays like that happen.
For Houston, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Putting a little mustard and spice on that slam.
He did. Well said, Clark. His guys encourage him to go up hard, and he did.
And you can see why, given that kind of finish.
Good on the shot. Woodson's got 10 points in just the second half.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Shoots a fader. Sampson's shot is off.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Woodson passes to Harris. Brewer with the screen for Harris. Pass to Woodson. 6 to shoot. Over Curry. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound.
And I have no idea how he clanked that one. The defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
Here's Harris. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Timeout called. Rockets. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Substitution on the court.
Curry passes to Cooper. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Man. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walsh. Lays it up off the glass. Walsh has got 28 points for the game.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I like watching Johnson utilize this area of the floor because he's very effective from there.
A shot by Curry, no good. For Sacramento, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's Drew. Pass to Johnson. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lob pass to Duncan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent lines of communication there.
How about that, Clark? The pass, the catch, totally in rhythm.
Beautiful.
It's almost like they were in each other's heads. Well done.
Takes it from 10. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It almost looks easy for the rookie in the paint. Malone using his size and strength to great effect.
From beyond the arc and then some. 31 points for baddest one. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for the Kings. Johnson up top from 20 feet out. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, Johnson has his feet ready now. He's shot prepared. All he needs is the ball.
Curry kicks to Duncan. Here's Cooper. And Houston again with the bucket.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective. And they're winning.
Drew passes to Thompson. Here's Jordan. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Walsh. Pass to Cooper. Here's Walsh. Clock at 6. Over Jordan. And it's Houston with another. Sacramento's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Curry with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Cooper. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Drew passes to Johnson. Jordan, that's for 2. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 8th assist in the game. Houston's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Baddest one passes to Duncan. Curry with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Man. Off target from 3-point range.
Even against Saran wrap tight defense like that, you still expect him to knock those down.
I don't know. The defense was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we have seen him hit those in the past.
This squad continues to impress. and keep their championship dreams alive. A great series win for the Rockets.
Mike, no question about this one, delivering a decisive victory here.
They were able to execute better and made the most of their chances. Fantastic performance from the whole roster.
You said it. And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep, a very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Slim.
On a roll offensively. He's been in the zone.
Not coasting to victory, they're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
Here's Malone. Duncan with the block. Here's Walsh. And so the Houston Rockets win the series and will move on. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.